Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? Welcome to another episode of Flat Packs Exposed, the review series, brought to you by Prime Spaces.
Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? Doing a quick unboxing video for this 6-drawer dresser that I'm about to put together. So these two pieces right here are the top and the bottom. This is the dresser top with the curved edge. This is the dresser bottom. These right here are the dresser backs. So you can see that they are pretty thin with holes right there. So these are going to be screwed into the back. These are the drawer fronts right here. So you can see that the material is real. It's not like a print-on material. Very, very authentic. And so it looks pretty high quality. I like it so far. So this right here is one of the cubby storage that's going to go into one of the drawers. So you can see there, it's got a bunch of different compartments, and you can put this in either of the 6 drawers that you want. Up here we have the rails for the drawers. Here's the instruction manual. Looks like it's pretty straightforward. In each step you can clearly see the part numbers labeled, and you can even see the hardware numbers in the bottom right corner there. And it also gives you the quantities as to how many pieces that you'll need for each step. Here is all of the hardware, and this is a major plus because everything is already individually organized. So that means you don't have to do any organizing yourself. These are 2 metal supports that are going to create the base of the dresser. These are going to be the 2 feet. These are also going to be connector pieces that I'm assuming will go side to side. This is the drawer bottoms. You can see that there are 6 of them. These are going to be the drawer parts. So this is the drawer back. These are the drawer sides. And then of course you have the drawer fronts. Cross supports that are going to go throughout the dresser. These are going to be supports that go underneath each of the drawers, and these pieces right here are going to be basically the vertical pieces. So these are going to be the 2 dresser sides, left and right, and this is going to be the center of the dresser right here. Now, one thing that I will suggest, particularly if you are limited on space like I am in this very, very small room, and that is to build out the drawers first, because if you go ahead and build out the dresser, the main unit first, you're not going to have much room to build out the drawers, which are much smaller pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the drawers first, and then I'm just going to place them out the room there, and then that's going to give me all the room that I need to build out the actual main unit for the dresser, because you know all the drawers are already done. And also a quick assembly tip, something that I would suggest that you do is try to build as much of the dresser on an elevated work table. So this is just a lifetime table that I bought, and I'm going to do much of the assembly on top of it, and that's basically to avoid me having to work on my knees and kind of be hunched over, basically protect my body, because at some point there's going to be a lot of the dresser that I have to assemble on the floor. So anything that I can do on a work table, I'm going to do that. So it might be a good suggestion for you. This is probably going to take me right around 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a half, somewhere in between there. But I do have my work cut out for me. Shouldn't be too bad of an assembly, but I'm going to show you guys a finished product in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, what's up, furniture nerds? Doing a quick review for the 6-drawer rattan dresser that I just put together, and my initial reaction after the assembly is that this thing is awesome. So first and foremost, this rattan is actually a real material. This isn't like a printed on type of thing where, you know, it's kind of like paper. This thing is actually real rattan, so you can see I'm pushing it in like this and outward as well. So it's really, really nice material. I really, really like it. Wasn't knowing what to expect upon opening it, but I'm very, very impressed with that. So this has really nice matte black accent handles on it, which I think make the entire unit pop, and does have a matte black metal base, right? And I think the whole thing looks really, really nice. And at the bottom of the dresser, they have these foot levelers. So for example, if you happen to be on uneven ground and the dresser is rocking, well, you can just twist the bottoms and it will level everything out for you. Another cool thing I like about this is the rounded edges, right? Sometimes this furniture come with really, really sharp edges. It looks nice, but it can be very, very dangerous for kids. It can be dangerous for adults. If you're walking by and you maybe hit your hip or something like that, you could really hurt yourself. And so, you know, you don't have to worry about any of that with this particular dresser. Now, if I open this dresser, I'm just going to quickly put my hand inside so you can see how deep it is. And it is actually really, really deep. So this is a really, really spacious dresser here. And you got 6 of them, so you can really get a lot of clothes in here. I'm really, really impressed with this thing so far. It also comes with this cubby storage piece. So if I open it up like this, you can put it in any of the drawers. So we'll just choose this one for now. Place it inside like this. So once you fill it up with stuff, it's going to push everything out. And then you have that unit just like that. Now here's the instruction manual. Opening it, you can see that there is a parts list, a packing list, so you can take a quick inventory check before you get the assembly started. This is all the hardware. Everything did come in a pre-organized bag right there. So you don't really need to do an inventory check for the hardware, but it might be a good idea to do that for all the pieces for the drawer. And then inside it gets to the assembly. And one thing I like about the assembly, you can see that the parts are clearly labeled, like this is part 3, this is part 4, it says step 1. And then when you're attaching like the side rails, you can see that they have these blown up illustrations, right? That will sort of indicate how you orient the parts so that you are installing it properly. And they also tell you the hardware parts that you need and the quantities. They do leave mounting hardware, so in case you want to attach it to the wall, they do leave you the hardware that you'll be needing for it. And so the assembly took me just about an hour and 15 minutes. I was moving pretty quickly. I did use an electric drill, which definitely helped to expedite the process. But like I said, the instruction manual was pretty straightforward. So most people, if they're using, just say like a regular screwdriver or like an Allen key, they can expect anywhere between 2 and maybe 3 hours, of course, depending on your skill set and the tools that you use. But it did take me about an hour and 15 minutes. But overall, I really like this dresser. It has a really nice rattan front that are actually real. It's not printed on. The assembly instructions are pretty straightforward. It's got floor levelers, and they do leave you mounting hardware in case you want to attach it to the wall. This dresser definitely has my stamp of approval. I highly recommend you go ahead and take a look at it, and I'll see you on the next review.